Good afternoon. I do want to say happy Friday, but I understand the mental, the social, and the emotional toll that this pandemic continues to have on people. It's not just because I'm asking people, it's because I'm feeling it and living it myself. I don't get to live in some COVID-free bubble exempt from all the pain and the tragedy of this pandemic. So I understand how pandemic fatigue is striking everyone. It's real. People are tired of not seeing their families. They're tired of postponing the weddings and the other life celebrations. Trying to work from home while also trying to manage kids learning on remotely is a challenge. Not being able to visit your loved ones in long-term care and nursing homes. Not being able to gather with groups of friends for a night out in your favorite restaurant is getting to be a lot to bear. The way we work, the way we live, the way we play has all changed, and the harsh reality is that the sacrifices we've made and that we continue to make do not have a future expiration date. And I know that that's difficult. This new virus has caused this horrible situation. And although people want to refute the number of cases, we are seeing the number of people with COVID-19 continue to increase. We are seeing the number of individuals in the hospital because of COVID-19 increase. We are seeing the number of lives lost continue to increase. And if you're tired of hearing it from me, please just ask one of your local physicians in the area. They will tell you what they are seeing in their hospitals. Since yesterday, we lost an additional 31 lives for a total of 9,418 deaths. These are people who started with us in 2020 and won't be with us at the Thanksgiving table. Today, we are reporting 3,874 new cases for a total of 33 confirmed cases since the start of this pandemic. Excuse me, please. I'm sorry. Okay. We have had 364,033 cases since the start of this pandemic. 2,498 individuals were reported to be in the hospital overnight. Of those, 511 COVID patients were in the ICU, and 197 patients were on ventilators. In the last 24 hours, 82,256 lab tests were reported for a total of more than 7.1 million tests. My message to you is to stay strong. I've never run a marathon, but I have the utmost regard for those who've been able to train and plan and finish a marathon. But this is a difficult race when you can't actually see the end point, and I'm sorry that that's the message I have for you. Nevertheless, I'm asking you to fight the fatigue. Fight the urge to give up on social distancing. Fight for your kids to have safe, healthy opportunity to have in-person learning in school with teachers who were trained to teach them in the classroom. Fight to have safe, healthy environments at which we can work, so that businesses can remain open, so that our economies can start to thrive again. This does mean wearing your mask anytime you're around people. This means reconsidering that large gathering, that large social event. It means thinking about wearing masks in your own home when you're with other people from outside of your household. Think about connecting with friends and family virtually. This is what we'll have to do to bring the spread down in our community. When we bring the spread down in our community, kids can go to school safely, people can go to work safely, activities, family celebrations can be celebrations instead of super spreader events that result in disease and death. Let's please work together. I know many of you are healthy and don't have a concern in the world of dying from this COVID. I would say that, of course, there are some people whose chances are much lower, but let's please think beyond ourselves and think about the people that we could unknowingly infect who may not be as fortunate to have the immune system and the healthy status that you may have. We literally have people who are asymptomatic, meaning have no symptoms for the entire duration of their illness. And so for those 7-8 days that you may be shedding the virus, you are unknowingly, unwittingly infecting people in your path, people who will never know that they were exposed to you, but may come up with disease and maybe even be hospitalized and even worse without ever understanding where or how they contracted this. This is how this disease is happening, but we do have a choice. We can limit our gatherings, we can wear our mask, we can wash our hands, we can do these things so that we don't hurt those around us.